GR IAS Academy.
Good morning everyone, welcome to GR IAS Academy as part of our mission Surya Programme, which is a 100 days prelims marathon where we are going to cover the important themes for prelims 2026. On day 2 we have come with some of the important topics. So let us see what is our first topic on day 2. Our first topic on day 2 is Antimicrobial Resistance 2.0. We have taken this news from PIB. Union Health Minister Sri JP Nadda launches National Action Plan on Antimicrobial Resistance 2.0. So let us see what is antimicrobial resistance. First let us understand what is it, what are its features, and what is the important in it, and what are the facts related to antimicrobial resistance. So what is antimicrobial resistance? It is microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, virus and parasites start resisting to the drug, that is antimicrobial resistance. And coming to features, because of overuse and misuse of drugs, this antimicrobial resistance is increasing and it is becoming a super drug. For example, MDR, which is a TB drug which developed as a super drug. And next thing is the spread of antimicrobial resistance occurs via plasmids and through horizontal gene transfer. And one more feature of AMR is it start resistance to antibacteria, antivirus, antifungi and antiparasites. So now let us see what are the important things related to AMR. So World Health Organization declared it as top 10 among global public threats. So we can say it is an important one because Global Health Organization declared antimicrobial resistance as top 10 of global public health threats. And in India we have started antimicrobial resistance program in 2018. And one more important thing is global antimicrobial resistance systematic surveillance, which is monitored by AMR. Coming to the facts, we have a red line campaign in India. What is done in red line campaign means you can see on some of the medicines there is a red line which indicates that some medicine should be consumed only under the prescription of a certified doctor. That is red line campaign. And we also have National Program on Containment of AMR. And from World Health Organization side, we have Antimicrobial Resistance Program, that is AWARE. So these are some of the features, importance and facts of antimicrobial resistance. And in antimicrobial resistance 2.0, what we included newly is National Action Plan 2.0 included strengthening awareness, education and training, enhancing laboratory capacity, infection control in health facilities. These are some of the new things included in National Action Plan AMR 2.0. And the time period for this National Action Plan antimicrobial resistance is from 2025 to 2029. This is all about National Action Plan on Antimicrobial Resistance 2.0. Now let us move to the next topic. Our next topic is MATSYA 6000. MATSYA 6000, it is India's first indigenous manned deep sea submersible which is developed by NIOT, National Institute of Ocean Technology, under the Ministry of Earth Sciences. So it is designed to carry 3 persons to the depth of 6000 meters in the ocean. It is MATSYA 6000 is part of Samudrayan, which falls under the Deep Ocean Mission of India. I hope you know what is Deep Ocean Mission of India. This MATSYA 6000 is ultimately falls under Deep Ocean Mission of India. Now coming to its important features, depth capacity is up to 6000 meters below the sea level, which is extremely deep ocean zone, and its crew capacity is 3 scientists or aquanauts. Coming to endurance, it can operate during normal times, it can be operated up to 12 hours. During emergency, which can be extended till 96 hours. And the other important feature is pressure hull, which is made of titanium alloy spherical hull designed to survive crushing pressure approximately 600 bars at 6 kilometers depth. Let me explain what is pressure hull here. Pressure hull is something that when we go deep into the ocean, for example, when we go deep into the ocean, there is a high pressure under the water. So if we put any object, it can't be stable in a specific location. For this purpose, to stay our mission MATSYA 6000, we have used this pressure hull made of titanium alloy, which can survive without getting crashed due to the pressure. This is pressure hull. So overall we have seen what is MATSYA 6000, what are its key features. Now let us move into the next topic. Our next topic is SPADEX mission. SPADEX mission revolutionizing space exploration. SPADEX mission becomes an important news for us because UPSC have lot of chances to ask questions from space sector. So SPADEX is the Space Docking Experiment mission, which was successfully completed on 16th January 2025, marking India's entry into the group of allied nations which have already launched SPADEX. So by this, it has become the 4th country in the world to achieve this. ISRO have started this mission on 30th December 2024. Let us see in detail what is SPADEX mission. SPADEX. I already told you SPADEX is Space Docking Experiment. Let me explain you what is docking. Docking means, for example, if you consider this as one satellite and this hand as another satellite. If I try to attach these two satellites, this is called docking. When I try to remove, this is called undocking. So this is docking and this is undocking of satellites. So here we have done that experiment SPADEX. And which launching vehicle we have used means PSLV C60. This is the launching vehicle we have used to conduct the experiment SPADEX. SPADEX is to demonstrate a docking and undocking of two different satellites. So to do this experiment, we have used primarily two satellites. The name of these satellites are SDX-1 and SDX-2, SDX-1 and SDX-2. The names of the two primary satellites used were Chaser. SDX-1 is Chaser and SDX-2 is Target. These two satellites primarily we use it to conduct the experiment of SPADEX. Now coming to its features, it is primarily a cost effective one and it demonstrated power transfer from one satellite to another satellite, and SPADEX successful in multiple docking and undocking operations in lower Earth orbital. And why SPADEX? And the important thing about SPADEX is, in global ranking, India has become 4th country after US, Russia and China. So these are some of the features and the important news about India is it is fourth country after US, Russia and China, that is to do SPADEX experiment. So let us see different launching vehicles that ISRO have. So ISRO has different launching vehicles, that is PSLV, GSLV, SSLV and ASLV. Let me give you some brief explanation about all these launching vehicles. Coming to PSLV, it is a 4 stages vehicle which has 2 solid propulsions and 2 liquid propulsions. It is primarily a sun synchronous orbit. It is launched in sun synchronous orbit, and the varieties of PSLV are PSLV CA and PSLV XL. These are 2 different varieties of PSLV, and where we have used this PSLV means we used it in Chandrayaan 1 in 2008 and we used it in MOM mission 2013. MOM is Mars Orbit Mission. Coming to GSLV. In GSLV we have 3 stages. In 3 stages we use solid, liquid and cryogenic propulsions. It is primarily geosynchronous orbit and it can carry up to 2 to 2.5 tons of weight. And the varieties in GSLV is M1, M2, M3, which is GSLV Mark 1, GSLV Mark 2 and GSLV Mark 3. Where we have used this GSLV launching vehicles is, we used it in Chandrayaan 2 in 2019 and we used it in Chandrayaan 3 in 2023. And one more thing, we also selected GSLV launching vehicle for future mission, that is Gaganyaan human space flight mission. I hope you got about GSLV. Now let us move to SSLV. SSLV is small satellite launching vehicle. In SSLV, if you see, in SSLV we have 3 stages that are completely solid propulsions, and it can carry up to a weight of 500 kgs in low Earth orbital. And it is a SSLV provides on-demand launch capability and it is used for commercial purpose. After SSLV, let's move to ASLV. Coming to ASLV, it is a 5-stage launching vehicle with all stages filled with solid propulsion, and we used it in 1980s and 1990s. So we can say it is a predecessor to PSLV, and it is already retired. Now it is no more in use. So we are using PSLV, GSLV and SSLV. So this is about launching vehicles that ISRO has, and we also seen what is SPADEX mission. Now let us move to the next topic. Our next topic is quantum machine. What is quantum machine? So here why it is in news means Parliament question, National Quantum Mission. Here we are not going deep into the parliamentary debates. We are reading just for our prelims purpose, so we will understand what is quantum machine, what is quantum technology. So let me explain you. Quantum mechanics. Parliament question, National Quantum Mission. So as it is in news on December 3rd, 2025, we can expect a question from this topic. So let us see what is quantum mechanics. What is quantum computing? Here quantum computing. Quantum computing is based on principles of quantum mechanics. It uses qubits. Quantum computing uses qubits for information processing, and the basic unit for this quantum computing we use is qubit. It exists in combination of 0 and 1 simultaneously. So here basic unit for quantum computing is 0 and qubit, and which uses combination of both 0 and 1 simultaneously. It is unlike our classical computing where we use either 0 or 1. Coming to physical realization of qubits, we have circuits, trapped ions and photons. And principles of quantum computing. We have four principles in quantum computing, that is entanglement, superposition, decoherence and quantum interference. Entanglement. What is entanglement? Entanglement means the qubits will influence one over the other, like one will influence the other. And superposition is qubits exist in multiple states until it is measured. And decoherence means due to some environmental disturbances there is a chance to lose information. And quantum interference. Quantum interference means we use qubits. Qubits will either amplify to correct the outcome or it will also suppress the incorrect one. So this is about quantum computing. Let us see what is the difference between classical computing and quantum computing. In classical computing we use bits, that is either 0 or 1. In quantum computing we use qubit. And coming to processing, in classical we use sequential processing. In quantum we use parallel processing. And the basis for classical computing is classical physics, and basis for quantum computing is quantum mechanics. So these are the basic differences between classical computing and quantum computing. Coming to applications of quantum computing. So applications are, we use it in cryptography and cyber technology, and we also use it in drug discovery and artificial intelligence and machine learning, weather and climate modeling, optimization problem. In all these we can apply the quantum computing. This is about today's class. We have seen 4 topics in today's class: antimicrobial resistance 2.0, MATSYA 6000, SPADEX mission and quantum computing. So I hope you understood what we have discussed till now. For further videos, please subscribe our channel and stay tuned for day 3. Thank you.